Rest in peace to Hayden. This came across my radar the other day when it happened. Now, there's something mysterious that went on, although it's common in their world, the entertainment industry. She started to speak on things that she experienced in the industry, in her memoir, and during interviews. This interview that you're going to see on this video was just 3 months before she passed away. I don't think it's a coincidence. Matter of fact, I know it's not a coincidence. This has happened too many times. It happens every time. Every time they speak out, they end up not here no more. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new, 2 thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Hayden Panettiere spoke out about her experiences in Hollywood and what she said will leave you speechless. She told a very sad story about an incident that happened on a boat where she was put in a very compromising situation. Hayden had joined the short list of celebrities willing to speak out about what they were put through. Today, we are going to analyze exactly what she was trying to reveal about Hollywood and attempt to figure out why so many celebrities deal with this issue. By now, all of you should have heard the terrible news that happened yesterday. I want to say RIP to her and give my condolences to her family. This was truly unexpected and insanely sad. I used to watch her in Heroes and other shows when I was much younger, and I was not expecting this at all. She was way too young and had so many years left ahead of her. Sadly, this is becoming all too common in the industry. What's even more tragic is that all of this seems to have happened to her right as she was trying to get her life together. She spoke about dealing with the difficulties of growing up in Hollywood and how they had taken a toll on her.
It didn't feel like I had a normal childhood, normal upbringing, but
add this to her becoming a new mother and dealing with the pressures of that, and she was left in a very difficult position. But it does seem that she was trying to fix whatever was wrong with her by speaking out. Just a few months ago, she released her memoir in which she detailed difficulties while growing up in Hollywood. Like many child stars who developed into adults in the industry, she experienced a lot of things that should have never happened to her. Why does it seem like this part of the story always seems the same no matter what child actor we talk about? They always tend to bring up similar experiences, and most of the time, we can see that they were affected by it. This is what Hayden claimed was deeply affecting her, and she spoke all about it in her book. In her memoir, This Is Me, she recounts a deeply disturbing experience from when she was 18, during a vacation on a luxury super yacht in south of France with a trusted industry associate. This associate, whom she viewed as a protector, instructed her to meet someone in a small cabin. There, she found a famous 30-something British singer-songwriter lying down, and this woman pushed her towards him before leaving them alone. Hayden claimed she was paralyzed by a lifetime of professional compliance and initially froze. Upon being left alone though, she flipped out and went into survival mode. She confronted the musician by directly telling him that she didn't know what they told him, but nothing was going to happen before fleeing the room. The only thing was, she was trapped on the yacht and had no option but to hide. Panettiere described the incident as a profound betrayal, likening the feeling to being physically struck and expressing that she was treated like a call girl by someone who had previously acted as a close friend. Many saw this as Hayden revealing the darker side of the industry.
This person acted as a friend to gain her trust, so she would feel comfortable around this person. She thought this person really had her best interests at heart, but that person didn't. The whole time they were setting her up, they were grooming her for this opportunity for what would come. That's a normal practice that happens in the industry. And there's something that I heard from Country Black from 3 6 Mafia. He said the devil came, I think it was him, he said the devil came through a friend. He met the devil came through a friend. A lot of times the devil will come through people that you think you trust or people that you think are your friends. When you're in this type of industry, you see how they got her on a yacht so she would have no escape, no way out. They like to wine and dine them, make it seem like they're going on some luxury trip and it'll be normal. It's just all fun and games. They want to treat you and show you a good time, but their good time is something way more sinister.
Saw this as Hayden revealing the darker side of the industry. They believe she was talking about how the backdoor deals are made. People believe that they were possibly offering her a big opportunity, but to seal the deal, she had to meet with that man on the yacht. She was then taken to the private room to meet him, and she was expected to do as he wanted if she was going to get that opportunity.
There we go. And that's how it works. The gatekeepers, they make these people sleep with them for opportunities. This is just like remember when the devil tried to get Yahusha, the Messiah, or Hamashiach, to worship him. He basically said, you do this one act of worship and I'll give you whatever you want. I'll give you the world. I'll give you all of this, right? I'll make all of this yours. It's the same thing they do in the industry. If you do this, you sleep with this gatekeeper, then I'll get you whatever opportunity you want. If you're an actor, I'll get you a major role in a movie. If you're a musician, I'll get you a feature with whoever you want. I'll get you in whatever room you want to get into. If you want to be at the BET Awards, I'll get you there. Whatever you want. That's how it works. And I heard from Lil Tony, they give them AIDS and then they make them famous. If they sleep with this person, they get AIDS and then they make them famous after they come back from being sick.
This is one of the darkest stories I have seen a celebrity detail in their book. She recently did an interview where she spoke about this incident, and when she tells the story in person, you can see the pain in her eyes.
I realized that I was in danger, but by the time I'd realized I was in danger, I was quite literally out to sea. And it was that moment shook me and was shocking. And I was quite literally walked down, and I had been having a great time. There was no hints of anything like that happening. So it took me, I was shocked. It took me by surprise. And it was led by somebody that I had grown to trust and see as a protector and somebody who had my back. And to be walked down the stairs, and it was as like a surprise, presented as though it was like a surprise. And it was this very small room, and she physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous and had his hands like this, like this was just, an average day for him. This is something that happens all the time. And I waited for her to leave. And I mean, that lion in me, that fire in me, that my hair stood on end, and I became ferocious. I was like, this is not happening. But I had nowhere to hide. And I bolted, and I hid wherever I could think of to hide on a boat. There was no jumping off and swimming away, and there was nobody who was going to, I realized that there was nobody who was going to be empathetic to my situation, that this was nothing new to them.
You can hear the nervousness in her voice. You peep, she said they presented her. Remember when Usher presented Justin Bieber to L.A. Reid? Remember when L.A. Reid said Justin Bieber was beautiful like a woman's beautiful? This is when he first came out, when he was a little boy. This is what he said. Remember what they did to Bieber. You notice all of these childhood stars always go crazy, or they end up unalived if they speak out. They might speak in subliminals like Orlando Brown. They try to disguise his as drugs. Yeah, he on drugs. They try to disguise it as he's crazy. But it's truth in what he's saying when he speaks out about certain things and certain people and certain occurrences that happen to him. Raven-Symoné went crazy. Most childhood stars go crazy. And the few that get the courage to speak out, they end up not here no more after they speak out. She's another one, another victim of that.
It appears that what they did to her clearly affected her deeply. She seems visibly disturbed about this situation, as if she was reliving what happened on that day. What she said about being on the boat was the most terrifying thing of it all. It is like they picked this boat so she would have nowhere else to go.
Exactly.
This is truly scary, and she made it out of that situation. We have all heard of the strange disappearances that happen out on the sea. Unfortunately, although she described them, she never identified this mystery man, leaving his name unknown and allowing him the opportunity to do it to others. This is why so many people feel the industry is a wicked place. They hear stories like this, and many feel it reflects the behavior of the industry as a whole. This reminded me of the video the Daily News just released of Beyonce. In that video, Beyonce is seen sitting on top of a music industry executive's lap to discuss a feature of Michael Jackson.
All right, here we go. Come on over here. Here, you can do. You want to sit on? You want to make this easier? You can sit on my lap. Michael. Michael. Hi. Okay, Okay. All right, we're in the studio, and I have Beyonce sitting on my lap, and I'm gonna put you on speakerphone.
Oh God. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone to talk to her, and give. Okay. You're shaking. Okay, you ready? Okay, hold on.
Oh I'm gonna pass out.
Michael,
Yes, Mark.
here we go. I have Beyonce here.
Hi.
Hi, Beyonce.
How you doing?
Well, good. I really appreciate you doing this because we're giving back.
I'm very honored. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
But thank you. Brad Buxer is putting down the track now.
Right here, Michael.
Brad,
Yes.
you're putting down the track now.
Yeah, Beyonce's gonna go in the studio and lay it down now, and you're gonna give her inspiration.
Michael, when she was listening to the track, she fell in love with it immediately.
Yes, I did. I love it.
You did?
Yeah,
Yes.
immediately, Michael.
It's wonderful.
She lit up, immediately from the very first line of the first verse.
But please don't, Beyonce. My voice.
Your voice sounds great.
You sound.
He was getting over the flu when we recorded this.
You know, the flu. I had the
And
flu.
this is only his demo track for everyone.
That's
to
how his
hear,
voice
so-
sounds when it's
Yeah.
when he has the flu.
Well, it sounds wonderful.
does.
And the first line, I screamed. Literally, I screamed.
And Michael, she's these guys can sing. I mean, she's gonna nail this. This is great. So we're happening. The vibe couldn't be any better.
Let's get going then.
All right, let's
right.
get going.
Love you, Michael.
I love you too.
All right,
Bye.
talk to you later, Michael.
Love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Why does she have to sit on this man's lap to talk to him? You see how they present an opportunity and they testing her at the same time. Come sit on my lap. We can make this easy. You could have just handed her the phone. And they all acting like that's normal. That's normal for them to tell these underage teenagers to do strange things. It's normal in their world. In order to get that opportunity, she had to sit on this man's lap and do whatever else. Who knows when the cameras were not recording.
Oh, that was tough.
He gets very emotional over this project. I mean,
I'm happy I talked to him. Oh, I want to do a little.
Beyonce, who is now one of the biggest names in music, could be seen smiling from ear to ear, sitting on this man's lap talking to Michael Jackson. It almost seemed normal to her. At 19, she knew what was said about the industry, and this shows why she didn't face any resistance to the top. To me,
Right.
this was the same scenario Hayden Panettiere had described in her book. Many believe that this is one of the only ways you can achieve success in the industry. Unfortunately, Hayden did not get the opportunity to reveal who the man was. It seemed like she was not ready to open that can of worms, and now we will never know who he really is. Sadly, with all the stories we hear, he is likely not the only one we should be worried about. This is clearly bigger than just one person and indicates it is more of an industry problem as a whole. It seems that so many people are dealing with this, and they end up in a difficult place like Hayden. We have seen this same problem play out with so many other child stars, but unfortunately, Hayden is not going to get the opportunity to fix things, as her tragic passing came while she was working on herself. We have to ask ourselves why this keeps happening in Hollywood. Why does this seem normal in the industry? And why does it seem like everyone in Hollywood has experienced something terrifying?
Hey, let me know what y'all think about this one. Rest in peace to Hayden, another victim of the industry. She had courage to speak out, and you see how it played out. This is called breaking the oath. She broke the oath. The devil came to collect.